I gave away my business revenue to a random stranger just like that. If you're new here, I'm Gautam and I'm a solopreneur working on my business FameWall. FameWall is a tool to collect testimonials from your customers and add social proof to your website without writing even a single line of code. And now let me explain why I wanted to do this grant. First of all, my business works on altruism, and here's what Google has to say about altruism. So why would someone give a testimonial? They already paid for your service and are deriving the value out of it. Most people tend to give testimonials to businesses just as an act of kindness. They want a business to do well and help spread the word of mouth so that they can do much more than just using the product or service. So I was thinking along the same lines. Why not do something for my own business? And also my journey was very lonely. I started from absolute scratch without any support from family, and I made my way through as a solopreneur. So I pretty much realized how hard it is to manage the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur all alone. People usually share their highs and wins when they're running a business, but the lows can be brutally bad and take a heavy toll on us. And since my customers are small businesses, entrepreneurs, and creators, I thought I could share my revenue milestone with them. So in my case, it was $300, which was the revenue milestone I hit. It's a pretty small number, but I thought if it could help out someone in a small way, I would be really happy for that. I chose Twitter as a primary platform to do this giveaway because that was where I started building FameWall in public. And that was the time when I had zero audience. So this was somewhere around last year where I had no audience on the platform. And Twitter also happened to be the place where I got my first paying customer. And also, apart from this, I didn't want to place a form on my website for people to participate, as it might look as if I'm collecting emails for some other purpose. So I just wanted to keep it transparent and went with Twitter. So I put out a tweet where people could participate. While people were commenting on this thread, I thought there might be other people on Reddit who might also be on Twitter and find this grant pretty useful for them. So I went ahead on Reddit and posted about this grant in a few subreddits. Honestly, I thought it never do well and it might go unnoticed, as Reddit is quite a strange place. But surprisingly, the post about my grant started ranking on top of several subreddits. In fact, it ranked on top in a subreddit with 2 million members. Many people appreciated my act of paying it forward, and I was astonished to see a few replies where people mentioned that this would help them pay their credit card bills and focus more on their business. Overall, I was just stunned by the reception on Reddit. Well, to be honest, there were a few negative comments, but it was negligible compared to the amount of positive responses coming in. Well, it ain't Reddit if there is no negative comment, right? And back on Twitter, a lot of people were continuing to comment on this thread while other entrepreneurs retweeted it. So I kept this tweet open for a day and something amazing happened. A startup founder reached out to me willing to reimburse the money I was giving out. At first, I thanked him for the offer and mentioned that I would look at it later. But after a few moments, I realized that this money could be more useful if it helped another entrepreneur. So I discussed with him in the Twitter DMs and he was up for it. So overall, we decided in choosing two recipients for this grant, one sponsored by me and the other sponsored by him. And finally, the event was drawing to a close. So I had made a list of all the participants on Notion. All honesty, I thought I had no authority in choosing a winner because it was hard to judge a fellow entrepreneur or creator as a maker myself. So I just wanted to choose two random winners from the list. I did that using the random calculator from calculator.net, and the event finally came to an end. I shared the winners on Twitter. One of the entrepreneurs was Ayush, who was building a product called Grabby, and the other was Georgie, who was a certified Webflow developer. And interestingly, Georgie found this grant from Reddit. So one of the recipient, Ayush, mentioned that this grant would be useful for him to cover up the server costs so that he could continue working on his business. While the other recipient, Georgie, mentioned that this money could help him grow his business further. And he even went a step further to mention that he would do this giveaway once he reaches his own milestones. I wired the money to the winner on the same day as announcing the winners. I have to admit, this was the most fulfilling thing I've ever done as an entrepreneur. I got to genuinely connect with a lot of entrepreneurs who are already growing their business and those who are just starting out. Some entrepreneurs also reached out to me personally where we talked about a lot of other topics as well. Finally, I realized that the entrepreneur and creator community is super supportive and uplifting. People who commented in the thread also received a lot of exposure. It was so heartwarming to see entrepreneurs and creators rooting for each other to win and succeed. And for me personally, it was a humbling experience to do this in public. I've mostly been an introvert and never preferred to be in the limelight, but this was totally new to me, and this event actually motivated me to work harder. In fact, small events like this make the life of an entrepreneur so exciting. Thank you for watching this video for so long. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you found this video interesting and would like to see more such content with my journey as a solopreneur. And thanks to all the people who commented on my previous video, as that was the first long video I had ever shot. I had a few personal struggles. That's the reason why I hadn't published for so long. Hope to see you all soon. Bye.